broke, you're trying to start an online venture, you're trying to start a business, you're trying to start something, and you have little or nothing for the project ahead. And if you're in that space, I have you covered in this tutorial. This video is inspired by some research that I'm doing recently that took me down memory lane. Seeing that a lot of people are still searching for how to create a free website, asking myself truthfully that if I were to start again, my business is online and I'm broke, because when I started, I was broke really. And if I were to start again, how different would I do it? And the truth is, I would never do it any other way than the same way I started. And as you can see on my screen here is dapsdiary.com. This was my flagship website. I created this website in 2016. Probably before then, I was just working with my brother on his own website. I couldn't afford to have my own. I was searching online to see how to start the best way possible. GoDaddy came to my rescue at the time. GoDaddy was able to offer me a domain for $1. I was able to register that, and then I registered with iPage at the time. I can't even remember how much that hosting cost me at the time. But one thing I knew for sure was that I was going to invest my money into something that would give me a platform for me to express myself. I didn't want to go out cheap to people. I didn't want to go out broke to people, even though I was broke. And that was the foundation to my success. And after 2 years of me starting online, things have changed for me. So if I were to be looking perhaps for a free website that possibly maybe give me a free subdomain like you will get from all those popular free hosting platforms, maybe I wouldn't be where I am today. Maybe people will not come to me to give me jobs that they gave me when I started out. Maybe I really cannot say, but I know that I'm super grateful for this experience. And there was a time I was even sharing my experience here at dapstutorial.com, how I went from dead to millions with WordPress. I shared my story. I never knew a day like this would come. I was getting closer into depression. I was broke, jobless, hungry, and homeless. I made up my mind to live the computer life. And within 2 years of working my ass out, things have changed. I have moved into a decent apartment, any decent income, married my besties, bought a car. Life couldn't get any better. And I had people took this course. It was a free course, but it's outdated right now, and I've never had time to put this together. Maybe I don't know if I would have time to look into this again, but life has just gotten more complex for me over the years. I am not just that guy anymore. I am now a husband. I am now a father to three amazing kids. I want to be in their life. A lot of things are happening in my life simultaneously that I need to pay attention to. I'm super grateful for where I am. I'm able to afford some things right now. I know you might be tempted to look out for free hosting platform, and a lot of people are like you. They are searching for those platforms, but unfortunately, they are not seeing people tell them the truth. They're not seeing people sit them down and tell them that this is not the best way to do it. You're only going to turn a journey that should take you maybe 6 months or a year or two to maybe 8 or 9 or 10. It's crazy because no one will take you serious online if you are designing a free website, spam website that would not even rank on Google, will not even get indexed by Google. Then how are you going to do business? So if you're watching this video right now, I really don't know where you are in your journey. I don't know what business you want to do. But one thing I want to tell you is that the best way to start is to start on a canvas that gives you the platform. And I want to show you how to get that done, spending little or nothing in this tutorial. And before I continue this tutorial, I just want to clear your mind off of something. I am not trying to make a sale. I am trying to help you out as much as possible. Even if I would make a sale out of this, it's not the influence. And I'm going to tell you the truth. So I haven't said that let's continue right now. So if I were to design my website today, I will come to hostinga.com. If you have followed me for a while, you will know that I have always recommended that the best budget-friendly hosting out there. You would see that you can buy this for as low as 2.99. So if you come to claim deal, I'm not even going to encourage you to buy these. I'm going to show you something you can do to still get cheapest possible. So if you come down here, the premium here is the cheapest and is at 2.99. So if you choose this plan, you would need to choose a duration for the hosting plan. And one thing I would recommend for you is for you to invest in the minimum of a 12 months plan. If you know you don't have so much to spend, 12 months, because you need to have a space of a year to give yourself a breather, to focus on your business, to try to grow it. So if you scroll down here, you see that you'll be paying $35.88 for this. So if you use my coupon code here called DAPS, you'll be paying $32.29 for a year plan. The good thing about paying $32.29 is that you have access to an hosting plan that gives you a free domain for 1 year to use. Also, you can host as many websites as possible. But let's say you're not even looking to host as much website as possible. You just want to host one website. So right now, there is a link to this page on HostingGate that is not publicly available. If I were to start my website again today, I'll probably be using this. And you can see that you can now invest for this for as low as $1.99 per month. I will leave the link to this in the video description. So if you claim this deal, it will bring you down here. So you can see this is the premium that we saw earlier. So if I switch this back, I now have this now for 1.99. But the unfortunate thing about this is that this won't give you a free domain for 1 year, which is value at 9.99. I'll choose this plan. I'll show you exactly how to get a domain name almost for free. So here you would see that you can buy for as low as 1.99 if you are investing in a 48 months plan. So this is you trying to just buy off a 4 year hosting plan once and for all, and this is a crazy deal, trust me. So if you come down here, you will see that you are paying $95 for a 4 year plan, but if you use my coupon code, you can pay $85.97 for you to have an hosting account for 4 years. So this is something that I will possibly want to explore, and if I want to go through this route, I would probably, since I don't have a free domain for 1 year, I'll probably just come to namecheap.com. So I'll just come here and register a domain name for less than $1. So if you are keen about registering a .com domain name, then you can do this for $5.98. Let's assume that you cannot afford to even pay this amount for a year. So I'll probably just want to, let's just say I want to register just apps. I will just do .site. .site domain name here is a lot cheaper. Let me just show you real quick. So you can see I can buy this domain name for less than $1. It's $0.98 per year for me to have this domain name here. How super amazing is that? My advice for anybody always starting out is for you to invest in a long term at the cheapest possible. When I started my own website, I invested in a 3 year hosting plan with iPage, and I paid a ridiculous amount of money, just like the same thing here. So I got this domain. The first time I registered this domain was on GoDaddy, and I got it for just $1. HostingGate right now seems to be the new iPage right now for small businesses that want to start looking into leverage and save cost. Whether it's this or whether it's that, it doesn't really matter. After a secure checkout, you start an onboarding process that will require that you create a password for your HostingGate account and to choose the type of website you want to create. In our case here, WordPress. So if I were to choose again today, I will still choose a WordPress website. Super simple and easy for you to manage. And then here you just have to make sure your details are correct. English language is good. In my case here, my email is correct. I have to choose a secured password. You want to make sure that every requirement here for a secured password here is ticked, and then you can come to next. Here you can choose whatever type of website you want to create. In my case here, whether it's a portfolio website or whatever it is, I would not even want to go through this route. I'll just say create a blank website. So this is where I need to add a domain name for my website. So now this depends on the hosting plan that you choose. If you choose the premium hosting, you have the opportunity to register a domain name here literally for free. If you use the cheap hosting plan, then you won't have access to a free domain name. Like I told you, just register a domain name with Namecheap. I have already done that daps2.site here. So I will use this for tutorial purpose. So right now, I will just copy this domain name. I'll come back here. I'll paste that here. So it says here, registered another provider. So if you have not registered it, if you have a free domain name here, you have the option to register it for free here. So I will use this. So it says that you will need to manually connect it to this website. That's fine. We can do that. So let's go to the next button. So this is where we choose a server location. United States here by default, but you can scroll down to see other servers that might be closest to where you are or where you want your website visitors to be coming from. I'll leave this as United States and then I'll go to the next. And you can see this is installing WordPress on that domain name. I don't know why Hostinga is crazy. Hostinga should have given us the option for us to update our name servers first before installing WordPress. That is necessary for us to connect our domain to our hosting account. While this is installing, I will just come back here to Namecheap and then I will scroll down. If you have invested in Namecheap, if you're using another domain provider, it's the same process. Just come to your name servers, locate where your name servers are, your DNS, and then change this to a custom DNS. You need to update them with this DNS here. This is the custom DNS for Hostinga. It is ns1.dns-packing.com. I will leave these name servers in the video description. You can copy it. So once you add that here, you just need to hit this green tick here for this to save. So once this save, your name servers will be propagated. But there's a tool you can use to check. Ideally, I would love to use a tool called DNS Checker. This is a tool here. Let's accept this. I'll paste my domain name here, and then I'll change this to NS, which is name servers, and then I'll search. So you can see this is already propagating. This is propagating everywhere around the world. This is because I have updated this name server long time ago before starting this tutorial. Because I know that there will be issues around propagating the domain name. So in your case here, it might not be instant. So once you check and you're sure that your domain name has propagated like this, then definitely you are good to go. So you can see here, WordPress are successfully installed. This is now our website here, dapps2.site. So I can click this link for me to see my website. So you can see I now have a brand new WordPress website here. Isn't this amazing? So I can come back here and then I can click this link here to take me to the dashboard. So you can begin to design any kind of website you want to design. But I will always advise people to use a theme called Astra. So you can come to themes. So here we can just add a new theme. So as you can see, Astra is here already. So we can just install this theme and then activate it. Astra is recommending that we install their starter template. We will need that. So let's just install this template. Astra is asking whether we want to use AI Builder, but let's just use their template. Is good enough for now. I'll dismiss this. So you can choose in between Block Editor or Elementor, but I would always choose Elementor. Now when you scroll down, you now have template that you can use. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. So the ones that are paid here has this premium badge. So you can come down here, you can filter down to the kind of website you want to create, and they have a lot of them here. Whether it's a blog, e-commerce, whatever it is literally up to you. But choosing a free theme here is a good way to go. Let's say I am a visual designer like this. Let me just use this theme. The preview is taking time to load. I don't even want to do any customization here because that's not the essence of this tutorial. I can just continue there and then I can skip this step. I can just submit and build my website. So as you can see, Astra is building our website for us, and this will be done in some few seconds. Congratulations, our website is ready. So now let's come back here and let's just refresh this page. That's it. Just like that, we have a brand new website. If I were to be starting all over again and I need to design a website, this is exactly how I am going to do it. Beautiful portfolio website here for me to use to start. And then I can customize this as editable with Elementor, as you can see here. That is outside of the scope of those tutorials. There are a lot of tutorials around Elementor customizing this website online. You can check out for them. I don't want this tutorial longer than this. And that's my time for this tutorial. And I wish you all the best in your online journey creating your website.